So, tomorrow is 10 years clean. 10 years, people. 10 years of not running away every day to find something new to take shape in this lost and broken mind. Um, you know, I write to heal with what's within me. I've said that before. I say it every day. I'm not the one to to judge or ridicule others for what they've been through. Addiction is a very, very touchy subject with me because I'm a little bipolar on those on. I'm a whirlwind of emotions when it comes to talking about addiction because I've seen what it can do, and I've also been the user and abuser. So it's to me, speaking of addiction is more. I don't know. I think it's like talking about politics. You don't really want to do it, but hey, man, 10 years is a big thing, and so 10 years. So I wrote this morning, and I'll read you what I wrote. Tomorrow is 10 years clean for me. 10 years ago, I decided to end my life in a hotel room in OV. I think I'd had enough of fucking up. I was constantly running away from the everyday responsibilities to get high. I was at a lost point with no other means of escape. I decided my fate. Then I also decided to place a last call to my husband to tell him I loved him and to tell our boys that too. Well, he traced the call and sent the police to try and save me. That girl, that was me. Well, she did die that day. I left her ghost in that room. I left her addictions too. She no longer roams within me. At times I have to remember her. I have to remember who I used to be. Because see, addictions can be anything you choose it to be. When you're an addict, you shall always be. It's a war in your mind that is constantly fighting against you. See, I threw my burdens to the fire, but I still wear the scars to prove how strong I can be. Never did I think to finally escape the hell into which I made myself. Addictions rape a mind and it steals your faith. It beckons you in and feeds you lies and deceit. It breaks everyone around you. You walk around blind, not seeing anything other than the need to feed your addictions. Your hope goes away. Your soul rots with the decay of wasted days, which is why the thoughts of ending your life, well, always seems to be the next step. And for most it is. Your body, well, it took a beating and is exhausted from all the shit you fed it. Your mind is cloudy and your vision only sees what the drugs want you to see. You start to forget how to love yourself. You start to forget how to make it without the need that feeds. It is a scary place to be. You get so used to masking your pain, hiding away. Well, you have now become a voiceless void to everyone you meet. You're used up and you're worn out. That's what addictions do. But you have to understand you're not an addiction. You're the only one who can break yourself free. The strength lies deep down inside of you. You have to get down on your knees and fight a war like never before. You may lose a time or two. You may even think to yourself that you won't win. But you got to listen to that voice that you keep drowning out with all the addictions that feed your mind. You will survive. You will have to climb through some very dark days, and even when you think you can climb no more, you will have more mountains to move. Every day, every hour is another moment you have to do. You have to do it to keep your fight alive. It is a victorious win. But the ghost of what you were will sneak up on you every day. It will never, ever, ever go away. You will still see that person who you once were. But it is a reminder to show you that you are a warrior with a lot of battle scars. Look, man, you defeated that opponent. And believe me when I say you'll have many more wars at your door. It's an everyday battle from within. The choice to break free from the mindset of addiction is one of the hardest things I have ever had to do. Loving yourself again takes a lot of time. You will have to start again and again, day by day, night by night. And man, I know it is exhausting, but the reward is beautiful and the transformation, people, it is worth it. So I'll keep sharing my story and in hopes another in need sees that you can defeat anything. Well, it takes faith and hope, love and trust in yourself. Well, it is a must. But I believe in everything and anything. Blessed be. And people, what do I always tell you? Don't forget to breathe.